Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Today I have for you a collective reading, and I received a vision for this one, but Spirit is also guiding me to shortly go into all the different zodiac signs for this one. So I'm going to share with you the vision, and then afterwards we're going to look into each zodiac sign and see what Spirit wants to bring through, which is related to this vision. So, my dear beautiful collective, the vision that I received for this one, it's a very beautiful one. There is a seed that's been put into the earth, and the seed is growing at a very fast tempo. It's been shown to me like it's like you push fast forward on a video. So very fast growing rate. And the seed is growing, and it's growing into a tree. And the tree grows, and at a certain point the tree stops growing. And it's the vision of a full-grown tree, but it's still a young tree. And then the growing stops, and storm comes. There is a lot of wind from all directions. There is, it feels very chaotic. There is pushing and pulling on the tree from all directions. And the tree stands and undergoes all this pushing and all this pulling. But it doesn't grow on the outside. And then my attention has been pulled underground. So the tree stays in the same size while being in this storm. And then underneath, the root system is growing massively. It's a massive, massive root system. And then I'm being pulled back above the ground to the tree, which is still going all directions, and then suddenly it stops. It becomes very silent, it becomes very still, it becomes a lot more bright also. And then again there is this growth, rapid growth, and the tree grows, the trunk is growing massively, the crown is growing massively. There are fruits, all kind of different fruits that are appearing on the tree. So this is such a beautiful vision, such a beautiful one. So this is all seeds that you have been planted, coming from a place of connection with God, Source, Spirit, where you at some point went into big prayer. You made a certain commitment to the unseen. You worked on yourself. You surrendered. You chose a path which is not an easy path to take. And you experienced in the beginning growth, fast growth. And then at a certain point, you felt like you have been thrown to the wolves. You have been challenged. You have been tested. You have been struggling. You have been battling. You have been withstand the storms that were going around you, within you, and around you. You have been withstanding this pushing and pulling from all sides, life that has been throwing you in all directions, you falling down, having to stand up again. A tough journey. a tough journey where it was very difficult to understand why you couldn't see any results. But in the unseen, underground, so much has been happening there. So much has been happening there. Like I say, the root system is massive. It's massive. It's so grand and so great that you have no idea. This is going beyond your imagination. And this is a co-creation with the divine. This is a co-creation with God, Source, Spirit. This is a co-creation from a place where you surrendered into that higher than yourself. And what's been happening underground, you are aware of all the work that you have been doing. You are aware of everything you went through. And you were expecting also results from everything you did there. But it needed time. It needed time to become a solid base. And you are aware of what you have been doing, but you have no idea in what amount that the divine has been supporting you. Because the growth I see underground, it's a co-creation. This is not only your doing. There is a co-creation. It's a co-creation. You meeting the divine halfway. But the divine has been doing so much behind the scenes, in the unseen, underground, underneath, behind the veil. The unseen has been doing so much, and it has become massive. And there again, you have no idea how great and how grand this is. And now, this is coming to the surface. You're gonna be shocked in a very positive way when you see the unseen become visible for you. You're gonna be shocked in a very positive way when you see what has been happening all the time underground, all this time while you were going through the storms and being pushed and pulled in all directions. You're gonna see now you're gonna see the results now. But in a way, like I say, in a way that it goes far, far beyond your own imagination. Because of the co-creation with the divine in here. And the storm, for most of us, the storm has passed. The biggest storm has passed. Not for all of us, but whomever sees this reading, whoever connects to my readings, the biggest storm has passed. And you're gonna see now, you're gonna really tangibly be able to experience what has been happening behind the scenes, what has been happening in the unseen. And again, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked in the first place, and you also gonna be shocked your surroundings. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. What I also feel in here is divine balance, because things have felt very much out of balance. And this is back to the vision. This, if you look into a tree, if you look into the root system on itself, it's a massive interconnected network. All trees and all a lot of different root systems that are connected and forming a complete network under the ground. But if you look into one single tree, a grown-up tree, then you have the outside, which takes a certain amount of space. And when you look underground into the root system, then this root system will take a similar amount of space than the outside tree. And it has been feeling, or it felt very much out of balance, because you were doing so much and you didn't see anything in your reality, where the tree is this young tree, and then underground there was this massive network, or this massive root system developing itself, growing, expanding itself. And it felt very much out of balance, because we have here this and then this. But this was creating a solid, very, very solid foundation. And now this is gonna be in balance. So if you flip that vision, at first it was like this, this, and this, and now it's gonna become this and this. There is divine balance in here, divine balance that is coming into the seen world. It's coming into your tangible experience. And the fruits, it's amazing. This is a divine tree that's been shown to me here, because whatever fruit you can imagine, it's on the tree. So these are big, big rewards. What did I hear? I heard this before. Drinking, it's like drinking an exotic fruit cocktail in the first rays of the morning sun. While listening to the sound of the ebb and flow, and the birds singing around, the rays of the sun touching your skin, smiling faces around, happy, joyful people around, peace within, joy within, love within. Abundance within, and as within, so without. And this is this, as below, what has been happening below, as below, as above. It's now coming, rising up. The unseen becomes seen. So all the work you have been doing, all the work you have been doing, it's becoming visible now. Big rewards, big rewards. Like I say, the tree, it's it's a tree, the most beautiful, strong, wise, abundant tree that you can imagine. It's that tree, and then it goes beyond. Because what is coming to the surface now is beyond your own imagination. Okay, so my dear beautiful souls, I will go now into the zodiac signs. And I'm gonna start each zodiac sign with a rune. And then I'm gonna pull some cards, how I feel guided to. So, my dear beautiful Aries, for you, Spirit is pointing into an initiation that is coming to a completion. And for you, the highlight here is upon relationships. And this is about secrets, certain things that were hidden, and where a lot of painful situations. I feel a painful heart in here. I feel backstabbing in here. And there is now a shift into trusting other people, but also trusting in yourself and trusting yourself to show yourself in your authenticity. There is a shift within your relationships according to um, how they were in balance or out of balance before. I feel painful relationships from the past being balanced out into relationships that are very equal. It's a very reciprocate energy. There is an equal give and receive. There is a very beautiful kindred souls energy in here, and you can await your. There is an old way of living that is dead or dying, and you can await a completely new way of connecting with yourself, with your guidance, and with other beings. The emphasis of your reading is on trust and equal give and receive. This is what I have for you. My dear beautiful Taurus, for you, Spirit is bringing you a message of a homecoming and a celebration in the areas of work and relationships is in here. There is a lot of new that wants to enter your life that feels very, um, it resonates with your true essence. There is an energy, a very stagnant energy, where there was no movement, that was causing you fear and anxiety and worries, that has come to an end. It's an end of conflictuous, painful situations, end of dishonesty, an end of situations where you felt like life or your surroundings or people were very unfair to you. There is justice being restored for you. And this is coming in within your relationships and within your work, career, projects as an experience of homecoming and as an experience of celebration. My dear, beautiful fellow Geminis, for you, Gemini, there is Spirit is highlighting a completely new beginning. Um, there are different areas here, but whatever Spirit is acknowledging, all the painful endings that you went through, a lot that were choices made by you because you felt they were not in resonance with your true essence. Difficult choices that you had to make. So Spirit is really acknowledging that. Spirit is also coming through with the acknowledgement of I see and have seen all your pain, all your difficult moments, all the tears you shed, all the tears you cried when you thought you were alone. I was there with you. I saw it all. And all endings are, there is a promise in here of new beginnings. There is something in here also about communication that was blocked before, that was unclear. And there is something in here about inheritance. And I feel in here spiritual inheritance, energetical inheritance, financial inheritance, generational inheritance also in here. So inheritance is very highlighted in here for you with new beginnings. And there is a stability coming in for you. We have all pentacles here on the table. Mostly all pentacles in the place where this is shifting. So for you this feels very tangible within the physical realm, within the financial realm, within the realm of resources, but combined also with connections that will beautiful, that will feel like roses in your heart, roses blooming in your heart. So very beautiful energy for you. And there is clarity also coming in because certain communication has been blocked for you. And there is a higher purpose connected to that, but a lot of clarity will come in for you. And things are starting to flow. And mainly for you, this is in the realm of finances and resources, with this blooming of your heart space. My dear beautiful Cancer, for you, Spirit is highlighting stability. Stability in the sense of rewards that are coming in that feel very just rewards. There is a beautiful flow that is coming in. There is healing and peace that has been highlighted here. There is, I also feel this is specific, this is not for all, but if you are involved or dealing with certain legal issues, then justice will be served, and there is a justice. It will turn out in a way that feels very balanced and feels very harmonized for all parties involved, or all for all involved. This will feel, it will feel good for all involved. So this will turn out in a way that is balanced. There is a message in here of whatever felt like conflict, whatever felt like competition in a sense, whatever felt like winning or losing, intimidation, aggression, being at war in a sense, but where being at war under heaviness for all involved. A lot of confusion also. Difficult judgments. This is all highlighted or all been balanced out into healing and peace here for you. So a stability, peace, healing, and just rewards. And flow, a beautiful flow. A beautiful flow where you can drop your defense. My dear beautiful Leos, for you, Leo, Spirit is highlighting an opening, a new opening, but very highlighted new beginning, starting anew. And I feel in here something big, an area in your life that is completely been renewed. I feel in here for some also a movement, an actual move to another country, to another city, somewhere different. There is also a big shift for you in your experience of your connection with divine. There is an opening in here where the divine flows freely within you now, which allows you to transform or to experience the transformation in where you were very defensive before, where you were very protective over your heart, very protective over your feelings, where you now come into a place of trust. Trusting in yourself, trusting in the divine, and trusting in your surroundings also. There is new love, which doesn't have to be a love relationship, but it's possible. A new love that wants to enter your life, a new experience of love, which also comes together with this new connection with the divine, or this openness with the connection with the divine. So new love, new, yeah, there is intimacy in here also, a new way of experiencing intimacy and affection and connection. Connection with all, I feel in here. And this makes sense with this openness, with your connection with the divine, because if that opens, your connection with everything around, or everything within and everything around, also changes. So for you, major new beginnings, really starting anew, the experience of a completely new phase of your life. Virgo, my beautiful Virgos, for you, there is a clearing out of your mental space. There is becoming there is your mental space is becoming very clear. You are mastering your own mental space. And where there was a lot of chaos before, there is now clarity and there is expansion within your mind. There is a lot of new knowledge that is coming to you, or has come to you, or will come to you, that allows you, or it's now been received into a clear space. So a lot of clarity for you, mastery over your mental space. There is this clarity also sees through all illusion. There is a clearing out from feeling exhausted and feeling like swimming against the stream. there is trauma that has been resolved, the wounded warrior that has been healed, defenses can be dropped, the devil is seen for what it truly is, meaning that you can see the truth through the illusion. There is partnering, union coming in also for you, and I feel for you this is partnering, collaborating with others, although I do feel in here a significant other also. This is not for all, but there is partnering up with others in a way that is very balanced and very complementary. And this partnering up creates a very stable, creates stability. There is an abundant energy present also here, an abundant energy, a very an energy also where worries and lack mentality, poverty mentality, scarcity mentality has been cleared out and has been replaced by balance, which is again it's this mental space that's been cleared, but also the experience of abundance that changes, or the experience of lack which shifts into an experience of abundance. And for you also there are new projects, new creative endeavors that you will feel very passionate about. There is a spark within you that's been ignited by opportunities that are coming to you. And opportunities where you will be able to use your full potential, where you will be able to grow, expand, and use and develop even more of your potential. Libra, my beautiful Libra. I'm falling over my words. For you, Libra, I see a lot of recognition coming in. Others that are really recognizing all the work that you have been doing, all the efforts that you have been doing, how you handled everything, all the responsibilities that you took. The struggles that you had, but not many people or maybe no one saw that. And now there is this recognition coming in, this recognition and this acknowledgement, and people are really seeing you for who you are. Your gifts, your talents are very highlighted in here, and you are really been seen in there. I also feel in here that it's you in the first place that sees you, but it's also coming in from others. And this is leading into, I also feel in here gifts that are expanding. But there is mainly for you, there is this shift into whatever felt heavy and burdensome and negative is shifting into light and bright and visible. It's becoming visible what you have been doing in the dark, in a sense. I also feel for you in your relationships, there is, or there are already, or people will come in that are very devoted to you, or very devoted to something that you are also very devoted to. And all of this, it's enhancing your confidence, it's enhancing your passion, your drive. You also, there is something shifting in your appearance. Your appearance is changing, and also that is visible for others. It's like people look at you and they say, wow, what have you been doing? You changed. Something is different. And there is also for you a shift within your feeling within, where you felt drained and burned out and exhausted before. You will now feel um, um, energized. You will feel energized and passionate, and energized is the best word I can find here, to go for life. Scorpio, my dear beautiful fellow Scorpios. So for you, Scorpio, there is an influx of hidden knowledge. Knowledge that was hidden before is becoming, is received by you. There is a completely new beginning highlighted here for you, a completely new cycle, something new that is birthing, which is related to that hidden knowledge that is coming to you now. There is a big transformation for you into whatever felt like a crisis, whatever felt like isolation, whatever felt like constantly having to juggle or strategy with life. There is now destiny that is knocking on your door, and this destiny that is knocking on your door is infused with divine love. And there are a lot of different options and a lot of different doors that are opening for you in this time. A lot of different opportunities, and also within these opportunities are wish fulfillments. Wish fulfillments and more beyond your own wishes. And you are, destiny is knocking on your door and leading you even further into your purpose, into why you came here in this lifetime. Sag, my dear beautiful Sagittarius, for you there is, here comes the sun, da da dee dum. There is an opening for you that is riding you straight into the sun. It's riding you, it's a successful, or it's riding you into success and into rewards. There is a shift here for you from whatever was confusing, whatever was stressful, whatever was, whatever difficult choices you had to make, whatever you had to analyze, overthinking, um, maybe dishonesty even, whatever felt destructive, whatever felt like war and arguments, I also feel in here. All of that is shifting into this victorious ride into with the arguments. There is something in here about the arguments that is been highlighted. So there is whatever was an argument before is now a peaceful, stable communication where both parties or both all involved feel heard, feel there is speaking and there is listening, and there is the message doesn't get lost within the communication. So clear communication within, clear communication with your surroundings, so confusion that fades, and then there is this successful ride into abundance, into wish fulfillment, into feelings of pleasure, into feelings of contentment, into an experience of success and richness. Richness, abundance, but richness also. And it's not only financial. I also feel financial in here, but there is this richness within. Very full. It feels very full. A lot of success, a lot of rewards, a lot of achievements. So also what you have been maybe trying to achieve before, which always was blocked or didn't work out, now there is this easy ride, successful ride, straight into the sun. Once more, here comes the sun, da-da-dee-doo. Capricorn, my dear beautiful Capricorns, for you, there is whatever felt like a standstill, whatever felt like cold, whatever felt like winter is turning around. The Fool is showing up, and that Fool is showing up 2 times within your reading, and that is showing up. So this is a big, big transformation also for you. Whatever felt cold is becoming warm again. Whatever felt like winter is turning into spring. Whatever felt like a standstill is starting to flow again. There is a big emphasis on within your reading on the family life, the home life. So I mainly feel in here family, your experience of family or your experience of home, which is shifting. Also in the sense where you felt completely out of control, where you felt like you were struggling with dealing with these family issues or these home issues. This is shifting around for you. Justice is here for you. Big justice. And there is what is coming in for you is an experience of unconditional love. There is a lot of self-love in there. There is a lot of unconditional love, which is also a representation of the divine love. There is a respect in here. There is an inner peace, an inner stillness that is in here. There is an experience here of support, of gratitude, of wealth, of generosity, and a lot of new projects, new areas in your life where you will feel inspired and ignited to step in. A lot of new energy for you. And also there is a lot of new energy that is coming to you in the sense of opportunities, in the sense of people also, but also within you. There is a lot of newness within you that you will experience. And you're going to feel very enthusiastic, which is, it's all related to each other. So your enthusiasm is also growing in an exponential way. A lot of balance and a lot of healing has been taken place and is completing or has been completed, which allows all this new to come in for you. Aquarius, my dear beautiful Aquarius, for you there is an emphasis on stability and deep soul connections. There are a lot of new ways that are opening up for you in very different areas of your life. There is a big shift into the experience from before, where you felt you had to retreat and you were unable to act. You will now be able to act. You chose to walk away from very difficult situations where you felt this is not in resonance with whom I am, with who I am. You have been standing very strong in your beliefs, but it has been feeling like a battle. You have been surrendering, you have been letting go, you have been at times felt like you were sacrificing a lot. But all of this is returning to you in the form of wisdom and in the form of many new opportunities that are opening up for you. There is also a difference in the pace. Where it was very slow or stagnant before, there is now a very driven, fast driven tempo. There is a sense of perfection also within your reading. Perfect success, whatever that means for you. And a beautiful balance for you. Also with the stability, there is balance. Everything is beautifully balancing out, and a lot that wants to give to you, that wants to offer to you, that wants to propose to you, which might be literal, but it's more in the sense of offering you a lot of new. Pisces, my dear beautiful Pisces. So for you, wherever you felt restricted, wherever you felt choked in a sense, wherever you felt misled, wherever you felt out of control, wherever you felt confused, wherever you felt unfocused or needing discipline in a sense, this is completing. This is completing, and for you there is also a mystical element within this reading. So there is a surprising, a surprise element that doesn't want to show itself yet, or not within this reading. It's still a surprise for you, but it's a good one because it's infused with joy and light. It might have to do with a partnership, which can go in all directions. But wherever you felt all this imbalance, all this heaviness, there is a shift for you into an experience of coming home, into an experience of happy family, whatever that means for you, an experience of ultimate fulfillment, an experience of connecting with soul family, with your soul tribe, and an experience of where it was dark before, now the sun shines through. And it allows you to feel very positive, very light, very bright, happiness, joy, bliss, gratitude. So 51, 51. So my dear beautiful souls, throughout throughout all the signs, we had the Fool showing up a lot. We had the Ten of Swords showing up a lot. Death was showing up a lot. The World was showing up a lot. A lot of pages, a lot of aces. So endings and new beginnings, big transformation, big shifts. And this will play out differently for each and every individual, but the essence, the collective essence in here is big change, big transformation, and big shifts, and all the work that has been done, everything that's been forgiven, everything that's been released, everything that's been let go, everything that's been surrendered, it's all returning. The root system is becoming visible, and it's returning in the form of rewards. Rewards and new opportunities, new connections, new openings, new doors that are opening as if by magic. So, my dear beautiful souls, enjoy. Enjoy whatever shows up for you. And be open. Be open to receive. So, this is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.